Welcome to Moseley. We've just had a pretty tough game, pretty close, and it was only played because the first game against Exiles they had to drop out, and Moseley stepped in, which is great thanks to them, and making sure we could actually get out and play. So joined by James and Jonny. So James, what was your thoughts on that game today?
Yeah, I think. Well, firstly, thanks to Moseley Oak for kind of stepping in and playing. It was a really good game, I think, for us. It was good for some of the lads to obviously test themselves against players that have been playing for the Moseley Oak first team. Obviously, 3 leagues above us, I think. So that was a really good test for the boys. And I think, it was good to get some lads who may not have had the opportunity to play some decent game time this week as well. So
Yeah, all good points. In a very stacked schedule, it's very difficult to get those minutes in, isn't it? And so, I suppose going on to that, Jonny, what's your thoughts so far of the season or the game today?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the stats-wise, we're 4 games in with 20 points on the leaderboard. On the leaderboard, it's looking pretty good. But we can't rest on our laurels. We absolutely know that. It's something we've discussed about and talked about consistently. And the lads aren't dropping. Today was a really physical test for us. And yeah, as James said, credit to Moseley Oak for coming in and giving us a game. And the lads were pretty buoyed by that because it was only in the last 15-20 minutes that we really came back into it. And we were behind up until then, behind at half time, and so we showed that we can stick into the game and we can play for 80 minutes, which is what we've been doing for the entire season so far. We now just got to put a full 80 together, really.
Yeah, and it's good to have a friendly that was a tough competition to keep that competition going. Lads can have a chance and earn their space and stuff like that.
It was for to come up against Moseley Oak, their twos. That was a physical team. Especially for our relatively young squad.
Yeah.
Not me. It was pretty tough. I think there's going to be some sore bodies in the morning.
Yeah. And so, you got any thoughts going into next week in Chaddesley Corbett?
yeah, I think Chaddesley are going to be again another physical side. I think there's no how the league's shaping out at the moment is there's going to be no easy game, no easy opposition. I think we've got off to a really good start, but at the same time we've got 16, 17 games left to play, and we can just as much finish bottom of the league as we can finish top of the league. So we've got to keep the momentum building in, and as always, have a good week training and put that into the game on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. So we'll see you all down at Portway next week for that game, and it'd be great to see a whole bunch of support for the lads.